At Midwest Mentors, we truly want to share the information that can help as many people as possible. Now, this video might not help you at this time, but it might help someone you know. I'm going to share some practical things my sister, brother, and I have done to help our elderly parent, in hopes that this might help you or someone you know. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Tim here at Midwest Mentors. I want to share some thoughts on how my family is trying to help our aging mother. This isn't going to be how you can do it video as much as it's going to be what we did. The reason for this is every situation is just a little different. It's our hope that we can share some of the things that perhaps you haven't thought about. We followed the IDEAL method as our guiding principle. IDEAL stands for identity, documents, emergency access, accessibility, and low-cost equipment. First, let's talk about the I in IDEAL, identity. We made sure Mom's driver's license didn't expire before we could get her another form of government ID. Now, there are ways to get another form of ID without using a driver's license. We just felt it would be easier to get another form of ID if we did it before her license expired. In our state, they have a non-driver's license state-issued ID. A passport can also be used for this purpose. Well, why did we do this? Well, we found that sometimes a healthcare provider or insurance company claims that they need a state or federal issued ID to provide services. Next, D, documents. We help Mom set up an advance directive, such as a living will and a durable power of attorney, before she became too ill to participate in the decisions. We did this because we knew that establishing the right for a family member to act on her behalf might include more extensive legal fees as well as court time if we were to wait. Now, there's a big caveat here. Establishing a power of attorney could make it easier for someone to take advantage of someone, so we made sure to consult an attorney. Okay, next, E, emergency access. Now, while we never want to think about it, there might come a day when a medical provider needs instant access to Mom's advance directives. Because of this, we printed the advance directives on red paper and posted them on the refrigerator. In many cities, EMTs are trained to look for this when responding to 911 calls. Okay, next, accessibility. Again, we're trying to share the things you might not have thought about before. Now, in Mom's neighborhood, mail delivery wasn't to her door, but rather to a cluster of mailbox about a block down from her house. We found there's a way to reach out to the U.S. Post Office to have door delivery set up for an elderly person. We had to install a mailbox on her door, but now Mom's mail is delivered right to her front door. We also found that the trash company will take her trash toter from her driveway to their truck and then return it back to the driveway when we asked. We also asked Mom's doctors, hospital social workers, etc. to see what types of assistance might be available. We found that some programs provide hot meals, transportation to appointments, grocery shopping, light housekeeping, etc. We found that often there is a maximum income level established, but we found that that max level was higher than we had originally thought, and there are some programs that are available to everyone regardless of income. Finally, L, low-cost equipment. We found that medical equipment such as walkers, rollators, wheelchairs, pull bars, bath chairs, etc. aren't always covered by insurance. Sometimes they are, but they aren't always. But we found many of these secondhand through thrift stores. We also found that many people are willing to just give them away. There are some items we prefer to purchase as new. For those items, we compared pricing from the medical equipment stores and found that we could save some money by shopping around. Well, what do you think? Was this helpful? If so, would you share this with someone that might be caring for an aging loved one? You know, I'm reminded of a quote from George Washington Carver. He said, "How far you go in life depends on you being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant of the weak and the strong, because someday in your life, you will have been all of these." I feel so blessed that we've been able to help our mom in this season of her life, especially because I know some of the things I put her through in my younger years. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless.